大家好啊，欢迎来到失落迷城群星的诅咒流程游玩视频的第26期。上一期最后面的时候，我们是来到了这个新之泽之后，通过这边这条山路往下走，打掉了这只雷电犬、雷电狗。现在我们就可以继续我们的任务，前往下一座升降梯，就是这一座了。上去应该米奈娃他们也会跟着过来。看来是没有过来，因为一上来就有一堆敌人。这里有血药，我们先打了。有血药，我们血药现在是满的。星辰属性结晶。他们一堆人在防守什么东西呢？不会就是防守这个角落的2个小材料吧？甚至没有2个，就1个。3个血药，使用魔法升降装置前往星穹神庙。前面是魔法升降装置，这里是石像兵一群就已经够不好打的，前面还有个这个家伙。只要保持距离，他就下载地图了，稍等一下吧，慢慢走，不要跑。我还想绕到后面去看一看有没有藏东西呢，直接触发了。
You're here. I was starting to worry.
I told you we'd catch up. We just met with a bit of trouble.
What trouble? Some Templars appeared from behind. They may have been teleported here to take us by surprise. I'll go take care of them.
No, there's no time. Leave it to Bion and Evangelos. We must continue our ascent.
The mistress is right. Leave this to us.
Evangelos.
Don't worry, Sanctus. Surviving is just one of my duties.
I understand. May the Three bless you.
Let's go.
完了，能打的被留在这里了。最后再跟他们说个话。他好像是从来没上来过的。这里还有个台，点一下。这其实和我们地下那一个折跃门，也不叫折跃门，就是通往地底的那一个比较像，从监狱。
Stop right there, all of you. There's still time to turn back.
That voice. It's him.
Ignore him. Just keep moving.
Humanities.
I must admit I'm somewhat impressed by your foolish persistence, Minerva. To think you're actually standing with Serene. You truly are out of options, aren't you?
It's possible. But perhaps I'm really no different from you.
And Hilda. Why have you come? What's happened in Aphis has nothing to do with you.
That's not true. And I know you won't just stop at this city. I also wanted to ask you.
I have urgent business, so I'll give you time for only one question.
初中，你想初中
I've
吧？
heard much about you and Aphis, Senator Eumenides. Up until now, some even believed you were originally acting in Aphis's best interests. But the ritual you want to perform now, is this truly what you want to do?
Why not ask Minerva? She's supposed to be the one who understands me best, is she not? I once said, if I weren't Aristor, you wouldn't like me. Do you remember how you answered me back then?
I said I still would.
No. You would just look at the tools in my hand and assess the value they could produce. And me? I would look at your robes and think how unobtainable a woman who wears such finery is. I don't see Minerva when I look at you. I see only the Aristoi. And when you look at me, you see not Eumenides, but only a commoner.
Love lets us break through all constraints. That was how I answered you at the time. You still remember that conversation, human?
Just as you also remember. I told you, I've never changed. I feel more than just hatred and responsibility for this city. I truly want to do something for it.
Human.
But now I see clearly. Since you cannot understand me, how could you possibly support my ideas? I will no longer seek agreement. May we meet again in the stars.
Wait, what of the Northwind Legion, human? Where are they?
And here I was thinking you didn't care about outsiders. Interesting. It seems I may be somewhat better even than you.
好吧，又不把话说完就走了。
Damn, he's gone. What did he mean just now?
I'm not sure, but I have a bad feeling about this. No matter what happens, we'll face it together. Understood?
Thank you.
Hmm. 看一下对话。
What Human said just now was way out of line. I don't understand how he can disappoint everyone who's ever cared about him.
He's always been like this, but I don't regret choosing him to be my husband, nor stepping up now to stop him. I'll make him take responsibility for all that he's done.
Are you alright?
By the grace of the gods, it would appear so. I was just reflecting on what Yumin said to you just now. I don't think he should be making this decision on everyone's behalf. If we're doomed to be ignorant fools, then we should continue to struggle like ignorant fools. Where's the harm in that? At the very least, I like how we are now, and I still hold out hope for people.
Hmm, 他以前经常来这里。被领养，已经不是1000年前的幽默尼德了。
For the people.
我们可以前进。唯一的一点小问题是现在的蓝不是满的，一进去就打架怎么办？我前面啊，直接打老爸吗？他好强好强的呀！左右都没东西吧？应该也不会在这里放东西了。
That's my father.
By the gods. He's controlled by Eumenides, just like the Templars.
That monster!
I feel his aura is different.
I do. Unlike the Templars, the energy in his body is fighting back against the control. Arrhenius said that this condition is known as the boundary. It's when the soul's been opened, forming a channel through which others can enter. Since it can be opened, naturally, it can also be closed.
How exactly is this done?
Tranquilite is the key to the spell. If the channel between his soul and human's consciousness were closed, then he'd be freed.
Understood. You'll cast the spell, and I'll support you. Hilda, Minerva and I will free Harold from human's control, but it's up to you to draw his attention.
What should I do?
Anything that grabs Harold's attention and weakens him will do. I believe you can do it. As for the rest, let us handle it.
All right, and thank you both.
先把灯熄掉。来吧。
Hild, why are you so obsessed?
The north wind blows to the south. That's what you taught me. I can't turn back now. Besides, Papa, I'm certain you know that Eumenides is planning to use the Nexus's power to control everything! You must have stayed here because you were going to fight back against his scheming. You are the commander of the Northwind Legion! If he gets his way, everything we've done here will be meaningless. Our mission would be meaningless.
I must stop. I'm being forced to attack you.
I'm not afraid to fight you, Papa. The adherents will free you from Eumenides' control.
哇！绝世大佬啊，这个，他甚至有变形的武器。哎，这个二连斩。 哎，没体力了，不过还好挡下了。哦
Papa!
Harold's been freed. It's a miracle. It went even better than I anticipated. Your father's fine, Hilda. You can stop worrying now.
By the winds, I'm so... Thank you.
My child, come. Let me have a look at you.
Papa!
Don't look so sad. Are you all right? I told you to leave this place.
No, I can't. Eumenides still needs to be stopped. He has to pay for what he's done.
By the winds, you're still so stubborn. I won't let...
Commander, may I interject?
Mistress Minerva.
I hope you can understand that Hilda is the key to saving Aphis. I know you love your daughter dearly, but she's far more capable than you imagine. We can't do this without her. I'm sure you also understand that we must put a stop to Eumenides' plan, and we're running out of time. Besides, you can't continue to fight Eumenides in your current state. We were able to close the channel he used to control your soul only temporarily. If you get near him again, he could reopen it at any time.
Oh, may your mother forgive me. Hild, as commander, I order you to pursue Eumenides and stop his ritual. This is your new mission.
Papa, are you...
If his powers can affect all of Aphis, then they can also affect Ambari. This is his real desire. It's not just liberating a city. But I'll leave this matter to you now.
Understood, Commander. I accept this mission.
Good. Hild?
By the way, Otto's with the adherents now. He's doing well.
Otto's still alive? That's wonderful.
What about the others? Where are they?
They're already on their way back. I watched them leave Aphis myself. Eumenides knows I don't trust him, so he feared the Legion being here would hinder his plot. Once we finished what we'd agreed to, he couldn't wait to send the Northwind Legion out of the city, and I found an excuse to stay. Because I knew you were still here. And Eumenides planned to use me against you. But in the end, I lost.
Oh, Father. We'll be reunited with them soon. I swear it. Minerva said that your aura is really strange. Do you feel ill at all?
I'm fine. Me attacking first must have worked. The Spellbreak gem was quite useful after all.
The Spellbreak gem?
Eumenides' apparition must draw energy from the Nexus before it can take form. Because of that, he's vulnerable, as long as you disrupt the energy flow between them. I discovered that Marble was researching a device that could break the flow of magical energy. The whole time I was arranging for people to gather the materials and make it, but nobody knew what my true goal was. Eumenides couldn't monitor us at all times, but that gave me the opportunity to finish it.
I thought you just quietly accepted Eumenides' dangerous ambitions.
At the time, I had no choice but to tell you that. The fewer people who knew, the better.
I understand. I understand everything now, Father. When I was in the Glittering Deeps, I was so stupid. Worrying about you, insisting on staying in Aphis.
You don't need to apologize. I'd thought of everything, but I didn't anticipate that your stubbornness would lead to the final chance to fight back against Eumenides.
You planned to rebel against Eumenides from the start?
Rebelling against Eumenides was just a consequence, not the goal. In order to ensure that the objective of Operation Ashwin could be achieved, I had to consider lots of possible follow-up measures. What makes the Northwind Legion elite is that we don't just look at how things appear on the surface. I was sure to make arrangements.
Arrangements? So you mean our comrades who left have other tasks?
Lifting the King's curse was just one objective. We also need to eliminate the possibility that the Ephesians' curse could harm others. The timeline's a little messy. All I can say is that when I realized what the real threat was, I started to plan. But if word that I failed makes its way back to Ambari, Ludwig will immediately start preparations for a battle against Aphis and Eumenides. And if that comes to pass, it will be a terrifying war of magic. Hild, today, you've given us a new chance.
By the winds! I will stop him!
This Spellbreak gem was damaged in the battle with Eumenides. Although it can't harm him anymore, he should be considerably weaker now. Take it. It's no longer any use as a weapon, but it can still provide some protection.
破魔宝珠，我们看一下破魔宝珠是什么？是这个吗？哦，提升攻击力，但是死亡掉落的星辰也提升。我现在有多少星辰？5万。
Impressive, Harold. You managed to fight back even when I had complete control. Fortunately, you lost anyway. You have to use my amulet when you're in Aphis. Any attempted resistance I fulfilled my promise to let you take the artifact that will lift the king's curse. And I promised to let you deal with Hilda yourself. I must say, I am puzzled as to why you still betrayed me.
I must do my duty to fight any enemy of Anbar.
And I, your enemy. Once I rescue Avis, I will bring a brighter future to the whole world. I'm going to build a free and equal new world. You're just like the others.
This isn't over.
What? You? Spellbreak gem.
I'd rather die than to let you control the Nexus. As commander of the Northwind Legion, I will not risk allowing you to become a threat to Anbari.
I was going to reunite you with your family on the Trinity Night.
What?
Kill anyone who approaches the Nexus, including your daughter.
Yes, Master.
I can't waste my magic on others anymore.
这里是直接开打吗？对复原变异的人民进行了心愿仪式，结果导致被吸入星穹之核中。就是他，就是他留手。这里是要干什么吗？哦，又要往上走啊！还有一个点，所以前面一定是打 BOSS 吧？哦，5级是满级，可以无限买啊！原来还打矿也可以无限买。这里还有一个回音呢呀，这里还能有谁的回音呢？不会是他的自言自语吧？意识逐渐融合，但身体仍有残留。他的意识中还有一部分在抵抗同化的过程，可能他怀疑而已。所以最后只有这个家伙一个人在研究他的身体。
I did it. After merging with the Nexus, I manifested my apparition for the first time.
Congratulations on retrieving your consciousness. My research on the Titan has finally made progress. That's why I can guide your consciousness to draw its power. I'm pleased my theory is proved right again. Even if you can only control a small part of the Nexus's power, it should be enough for you.
I can feel it. You're no longer an ordinary human. You're something beyond flesh. Beyond magic, beyond the stars. I want to ask why you, but it doesn't matter now.
All the hard work I've done to awaken you has paid off. I am perplexed, though. Why is it that you are the one who merged with the Nexus? I would have been happier if it was Serene who ascended with me. Perhaps beyond this power lies something we call fate.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving Avis. There's nothing I want here, and the truth I seek is far away. But before I go, let me ask, what are you going to do next?
I will save Avis. I must repay the debt I owe this city. Now that I have the power to save them, I won't fail again.
Just as I expected. You're still a fool trapped in this tiny city. Anyway, farewell.
This time, I have to come up with something that's sure to succeed. I have to save everyone. I have to find a way that won't fail.
所以这个帕提昂斯才是真正的大佬。居然有个宝箱。直接给崩离星河吗？我都不知道，早知道的话，刚刚就稍微留一些钱，升一下我们的双刃。最终 BOSS， 这个台后面是什么都没有。
You've overcome that matter with your father, haven't you? There aren't many people of your age who possess such a strong will. Looking at you, I'm reminded of how I was back then. Idealistic, self-confident, believing I could do anything. Why have you come here now, though? Is it for justice? For peace? Or for yourself?
I could ask you the same thing. If everyone is against you, why not just let them carry on as they are?
You don't know what I've seen here. I've seen the possibility of a better world, one that can make everyone happier.
Who would be happier? Can you even understand what happiness is as you are now? If you truly care about Minerva, then you should know how she feels right now. How can you possibly look at her face and tell me she's happy?
I'm not...
I'm asking you, are you truly even Eumenides?
No, of course I am still Eumenides.
So you haven't changed. I believe you. But the Nexus is influencing your actions. It's made you think you don't need your humanity. Now that you've seen Minerva, though, there's no way you can still believe it.
No! Silence! I was wrong. I shouldn't be talking about these things with you. You're disrupting my will, influencing me. Why do you do this?
Because even through this whole mess, someone's cared about you through it all. And I promised her that I'd beat the living daylights out of you so she won't have to.
You mean to tell me that's the only reason you came here? How utterly foolish.
你跟我说要打这个玩意儿？哎，不是，不是。主要它这个追踪的东西是真的烦，就不能停下。而另一个技能，它的释放速度 也是真的快。终于能换点招数了，刚刚这两招实在是太烦了。我呀，啥呀？有点狠。怎么这个游戏这么多喜欢用这种追踪弹的？最后一下没挡住。用近战，用近战，跟我用近战。这是什么？又来？你这招真的是招透了，兄弟。这招真的有点慢。哎呀，哎呀！我的想法是给他来一个终结的。他们都来了吗？先跟他们说一下吧。
Serene?
Oh, I just haven't come around yet. It's incredible. Everything feels like it happened just yesterday. I'm flooded with so many memories all of a sudden. But most importantly, I want to thank you. Thank you for all you've done for us.
你是亚佛斯的英雄了，但我不这么觉得。你说的英雄是政治意义上的英雄。历史需要你这样的人出现。安德斯也会高兴的吧。
For the people.
Oh.
You did well, my daughter.
Did I make you proud, Papa?
What do you think?
I don't know. I just feel like I didn't... This was my first time operating alone, without anyone guiding me. Whether it was Barad, or Andreas, or Marble. But I do understand now that there is a price for all of my choices.
Well said.
I'm sorry, Papa. All this time...
Well, I should have believed in you a little more. I've always wanted to protect you, to make sure you grow up safely. But I couldn't acknowledge just how resilient you are. You're an outstanding soldier, and you're also my daughter. I'll always be proud of you, Hild.
好，他没有别的对话。来看看我们最开始就把我们灭掉的拜恩。
I can't believe it.
You should. We did it.
Thank you, child. You may not be able to feel it, but to me, looking back on the last millennium, I never thought I'd actually make it to this moment.
Need a handkerchief?
No. I want to feel the excitement in my heart to its fullest.
1000年了，他们都是活了这些人。
Do my eyes deceive me? You really did it. It's amazing, but I don't know what to say.
Minerva. He's...
It's all right now, child. He can't cast another spell. Give in, Eumenides. The current you will soon be free from your delusion. Even if you create another apparition, you won't be able to do it before we carry out the ritual. We've won.
That does seem to be the case. End me, Minerva. End the Nexus. I've spent so much energy trying to change this world. Oh, truly, it's been too much. So much that I can't accept my failure. Maybe you're right. Maybe I've already changed.
Have you forgotten who I am? If we're going to talk about the mistakes you've made, then you and I are the same. Sins committed as a human being must be atoned for as a human being. If you die, then I promise that nobody will forgive you. But if you live, then perhaps you still have time to mend some wounds.
No. I can't do that.
You can. And you'll do it because I will be beside you.
Don't, Minerva. I would rather hurt you, make an enemy of you, even be killed by you. Just kill me now. At least you will become a hero.
Human, you've always borne your burdens on your own and decided what's best for me. But just this once, you must let me decide. I've done all that I wished to do. Next, we do what we need to do. Once we place the relics on the Nexus array, this will all be over. Let me know once you've set up the relics. I'll wait until you're through.
哦，要把执政官的圣物摆在这周围。军事执政官，宗教。一个一个摆一下吧，一共是3位执政官，对应的就是他们的3神了吧？哎呦，他是真的神奇，他居然 变成了这个星河的一部分，而且这个星河这个是真的大，这也太大了，比那个人造的还大，大了好多。发出了什么声音？哦，这个停住了。他等会是要站在这个上面进行仪式吗？诶，还可以调查。星能全满时攻击力提升。一旦确认，游戏将会进入结局。
The relics are all ready.
At the risk of being too sentimental, Hilda, all of this is due to your hard work. Thank you.
We did this together. You did well too.
You really know how to push your luck, child.
Hey, I just noticed your necklace. It looks a lot like mine.
It's true. Do you remember what I once told you? That the necklace is a token? Memento is one of House Laurel's greatest pieces of craftsmanship, and it was once used as proof of the house's bloodline.
Huh? Wait, does that mean I might be the descendant of an Ephesian?
Will you return to Anbari now?
Yes, but I'll really miss you.
Yes, as will I.
好的，动画过完了，出字幕了，那么失落迷城群星的诅咒主线流程视频在此完结。我是克劳，感谢各位的观看，我们下次再见，拜拜。